Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. I need you guys to continue to pray for some sort of miracle. And let me start by elaborating on why I need this miracle so badly. We got to go back a year or two. I was single, and I don't have a problem with single life. The way to see that is here in Taiwan, I don't have a problem with it at all. It's the substrate of the society that I live in that I have a problem with. So, for example, I got COVID-19 during a heat wave, and the rest of the world was just very hostile to me. There's systemic differences, right? We're just coming into tax season. That's full of systemic differences. And then my car insurance was a lot more. Not to mention, trying to live with roommates when you're single come with huge differences, right? So, for example, I was living in a house in Arizona, and we had this unwritten house rule that you couldn't keep your toilet paper in the bathroom because everybody would just steal the whole roll. And not just like use it, but steal the entire roll for no apparent reason, just to stash away in their room. And that wouldn't happen if you were living with your significant other, right? Hopefully not, right? And so I decided to try dating again after I ran into a number of dramas like that. But then I started dating. Guess what? I'm still living with other roommates who have to steal toilet paper. I'm still paying my car insurance bill on my own and all the rest, right? And I'm still working all the undesirable hours at work and all the rest that come with single life. Plus, now I have to actually care about my appearance. I have to actually spend time, money, energy, all the resources that come with dating and all the rest. And I'm having a hard time affording all of that. I really am. I will admit that. To the point that I got into a fight with my dad the other day. What had happened is that my grandmother had passed away. I'm here for the funeral, and it was financially draining. I mean, I could afford the cost of flying here, and my dad has promised to reimburse me now, but at the time I hadn't asked yet. But one day my dad left for something, and he took the apartment key with him, so I couldn't leave the apartment, and I was just very upset. And when he came home, I started arguing with him, and eventually our voices got raised, and I said, I had planned to use this money for something, and now I can't do it, and now I got to work this other job that I don't even want to do, all because your stupid grandmother passed away. Those were the words that I used, and he was so upset. To be fair, I don't have anything against him or grandmother, and I was financially stressed. And after I had apologized to him. He promised to reimburse me for it, so it's all good now. But that's the kind of tension that comes with being single. If there were two incomes and I didn't have to work two jobs, right? I probably the plane ticket would still be expensive, but I could tolerate it a lot better, right? You can see how all of these stresses, they just add on top of each other, right? They contribute to family tension. Family tension contributes to me being even more isolated, and all the rest, right? So I kind of need to jump over this hump somehow. That's why I keep praying when I wake up tomorrow, if I just teleport to the future where I'm already settled down, that might work, right? It's not there that I have a problem with. It's the road to there that I have a big problem with, right? Or if I wake up and find a coin worth a few $1 million, I could probably work my way over that bridge, right? Think of it this way, right? There's a big pile of gold on the other end of that bridge, but there's a huge toll to pay to cross the bridge, right? That's kind of the situation, and you can't afford the toll, right? That's kind of the situation I find myself in, right? Especially for someone like me. I'm very ambitious. I still want to work with art career, and I want to have a gallery someday, and I've been throwing all my money at that last couple of years, obviously. And it is so hard to get ahead in the United States if you still want to set provisions like that. It really is, right? So anyway, if anybody wants to donate a few $1,000,000 to my cause, I'd be happy to take. You don't have to, but I'd be happy to accept it. If anybody wants to see me on the other end of the bridge and just let's get married tomorrow and hope for the best, I may think about that, right? Leave your stats on the comments, and we could see if that will work, right? I'm at the point where I'm just willing to gamble, because the alternative is just intolerable. Going home and having to find more roommates who might want to steal my toilet paper, paying the car insurance bill as a single guy, and working all the wonky hours that nobody wants to work. I'm finding that unaffordable. I really am. And so I just need a bridge I just need to jump over that bridge to over there, right? That's all I need, right? It's not like I don't want to put the effort once I'm there. It's kind of like how if it's a lot easier to maintain something than to do it. A lot of people are probably, it's New Year's, a lot of people are making resolutions to lose weight. Imagine you needed to lose 50. If you need to lose 50 pounds, not only do you need to lose it, you need to keep it off, right? I would imagine if you could teleport to over there, keeping it off probably takes significantly less effort than getting there, right? Or what are some other New Year's resolutions people like to make? If you're quitting smoking, right, or vaping, or any other drug, right, maintaining the off is probably easier, or at least if you're already off, getting through the day without smoking is probably a lot easier than day 1 or day 2 of the not smoking, right? I just need to jump over the first couple of weeks of quitting smoking, and then I promise to maintain it, right? That's the analogy I could give right here, right? This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.